Hey guys, so I have been tagged. I'm sorry if I don't look great today because I've been ill, so, obviously not feeling great either. Um, uh, yeah, so I was tagged by Persic. Cheers, Kira, really happy about that. um, and here are my 5 facts. Number 1 is I am a dyspraxic, which is basically, well, it encompasses all sorts of different things, but for me it mostly encompasses coordination. So, I have a bit of trouble with knots and certain things that require, using your hands without looking at them, that sort of thing, like playing guitar and stuff like that. And also I struggle with direction. So, left and right is about all I know. I couldn't direct you somewhere, if you know what I mean. All I can really do is, so I couldn't even get home from my college if I tried, unfortunately. So I just have to, if I miss the bus or whatever, I have to call my mum and try and get her to pick me up. But, that's life, I suppose. The life of a dyspraxic. Number 2 is that I am currently writing a book, although I think I may have tried to do that already. It's kind of sci-fi-ish and, the start of it, what I've written so far anyway, will just seem like your conventional novel, not, but later on in the story it starts to really reach out to the audience and get like quite a psychological impact, hopefully. So that should be fun if anyone actually decides to read it, if it even gets published or finished for that matter. No, I will finish it, I promise. I've sworn to myself that I have to finish it. I have to actually finish something in my life. Fact number 3 is I'm also a budding actor. Well, not budding exactly, but I want to act. It's what I want to do in my life. And I've been in a few productions, a couple at this place, Camberley Theatre, which is kind of near here. One of which I only had one line, so that kind of sucked. But hey, I did a lot of singing and dancing in that one as well, because it was a musical, so it was quite fun. And then there was another one called Gut Girls. The other one I only had one line in was called Featherboy. I don't know if you heard of it. There was actually a TV series called Featherboy quite a while ago, a few years back. And Gut Girls, I had a much larger part. In fact, I had 2 parts that were quite significant. And one was Jim, who was working in these gut sheds, whatever they were, basically like meat, olden days meat processing plant sort of thing, where they have like people who are essentially slaves working, hauling meat around and stuff. And I also played Arthur, who was basically the guy who owned the meat shacks and was a complete asshole, and actually ended up getting socked in the face by one of his employees. That was good fun to do. Was that number 2? Anyway, number 3 is that I play World of Warcraft, even though I'm pretty certain I've told you that already. Probably my first video. Don't watch that one, it's rubbish. I am currently level, what was it, 74 I think? Yeah, 74. I'm a level 74 Night Elf Warrior, and I haven't played in months because I can't afford it, basically. I can't afford the subscription, and I don't have the time, really. But I may go back on there, casually in a few weeks or something, just because my best friend keeps goading me back onto it, so, we'll see. What else? That was number 3, wasn't it? Number 4 is that I've recently gone through a significant change in my life, in my tastes and everything. Like, a few years ago, I was really into, like, metal and I'm ashamed to say it, emo music. You know, all that sort of crap, and I was always really depressed and hated everything, just nihilistic, misanthropic idiot, basically. I wasn't even as intimidating as most people like that, because I'm a scrawny shit. But, you know, I've recently gone through a huge change where now I'm really into like acoustic alternative, really sensitive kind of, you know, sort of trying to help everyone as much as I can. I mean, I was always like that really, but I don't know what the hell was going on a few years ago. I was just crazy back then. But you know, I'm a whole lot more down to earth now, and feeling a whole lot better about myself. So that's good. Yay! Number 5 is what's number 5? Number 5 is that my dad is also a modeler, and he doesn't actually do Warhammer like I do. He does planes, like, you know, radio control planes. And actually at the moment I'm painting a model for him. Well, I will be. It's not a model as such, but it's a pilot to go in one of the planes. And here that model is. He's right here. Just there. See, I haven't done anything at all on him yet. He's still in 2 halves. But I'm going to glue that together. And he's also got some goggles, which is pretty interesting. And yeah, so those are my 5 facts. Not very interesting, but hey,